were lucky we had a government initiative to build a stadium when I was in year 2, and basketball was this new game that no one ever heard of, but everyone at the school wanted to have a crack at it. So that's really how I got involved. I came from a football family, mum was netball. For some reason basketball captured my imagination at a young age. I thought it was a sport that I wanted to get involved in, so you play, you coach, you referee, you did the whole bit. I was probably fortunate to get in at that level because no one else was very good. And I got lots of opportunities to become good because I was one of the few people in town that was okay. And so everyone wanted to put their efforts into it. Which is very different from a city situation. There's lots of good kids, lots of competition, and you have to have all the things fall into place for you to actually get any opportunity at all. So the reason I'm telling you that is out there's going to be another one of a Matt Knight or Sammy Harris or Nick Campbell or Lucas Walker, people that maybe may know their names or not, but they were Tasmanian kids that have come through that have gotten opportunities because of the smallness of the population. So there'll be one of them sitting out there somewhere. Your job as a group of coaches is to inspire them. To inspire them to keep wanting to get curious about how good they can be. Because one of the detractors of small town situations is kids often aren't very curious. They're in a situation that they can see it and they're going to be in it for a long time. You've got to get kids to break out of that mindset. It's okay just to be mediocre. You've got to be good at what we do. And that's really a coach's job, to inspire another group of people to achieve. From there I went to the AOS as a player and got picked up to play professional with North Giants. I played there for a few years, went back to Tasman. I was going to live in Tasman forever, got offered a job and had actually said that to my wife, that I think we'll live here forever now. Shipped back, done my thing on the mainland, and that was all good. And got offered a job at the Institute. I was getting excited, I got inspired again. I had 13 years at the Institute, and essentially the thing replicated itself again in March this year when the Sixers offered me a job. I was like, no, I'm pretty comfortable in my environment in Canberra. And when they flew me down to have a look, I left really excited about the possibilities, not about what had gone on the year before. The Sixers last year was actually a bad year for the Sixers, but the possibilities of how it could be lifted up. And as a person, I'm really motivated by building things, the possibility to get better. It would have been very easy to stay in my comfort zone. In 13 years in Canberra, coaching the national junior team, assistant coach of the Boomers, career path mapped out for me by other people. And I watched that sort of, why would you do that? Why would you give up all that to go and coach a team that's actually pretty bad? The club that closed its doors 14 months earlier, and there's lots of question marks. I guess the reason is I'm curious. I want to see how far we can take this. The first thing I did after I decided, yes, I might want to do this, is recruit him. Because you have to enjoy the people you work with. You enjoy it. Nothing worse than coaching a team and coaching in a team of people you get to enjoy being around. As coaches, you're a pretty social type of people. So that was the first. The second thing was, you've been in the league, you've been in a championship. Marty talked about himself in a minute. Won the championship last year with Perth. Clearly very good at what he does. And because a lot of people get scared about recruiting people that they might think are going to take their job, whether it's in basketball or any other sport, or whether it's in you've got to put people around you that are better than you in something, because they'll help you get good. And that's really what my plan. I don't know whether we've spoken a bit about it, is that Rat will eventually take my job. So whether it's in a year's time after I mess up, or whether it's in 10 years time after we had a good partnership and I'm going to move on, I would hope that he takes my job. Now, I think what will end up happening is, before that time comes, you get offered a job somewhere else. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of having people around you that are better than you. Coaching wise, actually no, I'm going to try to Radford, because people will probably want to know a bit about him too. And then really just going to open up to what you want. So any questions you've got. You're right.
An introduction. Well, we're actually from. He tells the story that he's from Penguin, but he's actually like 6 minutes from Burnie, where I'm from. We actually made him the player he was when he came over to our club.
This would be like, and I'm not sure, but I'd imagine Whyalla versus Port Augusta versus Port Drew. There'd probably be some sort of intense rivalry there. Well, yeah, northwestern Tas is the same, except the distance is Latrobe to Devonport's 6 minutes, then it's maybe 10, then it's 6, 7, 3. Towns in Tassie, everything just gets shrunk. You know, you wouldn't drive to Olsen because that's 7 minutes. You certainly wouldn't talk to them, and you definitely wouldn't give them any information about what you do. So the rivalry is really intense. So, anyway, sorry.
So Marty ended up actually playing at both clubs, and that's where we met. He come across to Burnie, which was a bigger club. We were very fortunate that we had a lot of state coaches. All our coaches that we played under were state coaches all the way through just in our club, so we were very fortunate. So I played there and played state basketball until we were under 18s, and then I had probably half the boys in that other room have got the choice of whether I play basketball or football. And the team that I actually went away with, the state team, we did really well. We played against the Longleys, Vlahoffs and Shane Hills of the world, and we finished 4th, so we had a pretty good group. But that group too was all very good at football. And predominantly we all went off and played football. I still played basketball, and as Marty touched on, we all coached juniors. At my club I come out of, started in under 12 and I was a late starter. And then when I got to under 14s, I was expected to coach under 10s and referee under 10s. Then we went down to 16s and coach under 12s, under 18s, and that was the progression. It has fallen away of late at that club, but we were expected to do that, and that was how we built our club. By the time I got to under 18s, made the choice, went and played football, and football almost funded my addiction for basketball. There's a lot of money in football in Tasmania, especially at I suppose Sandford level. I played state there and then went back and coached in the country. So I was fortunate to get paid well there, and then off to the States with the money that I made from footy, and just found a way. So I spent six weeks in the States on a study tour and countless hours in my lounge room with Marty doing, while I'm playing football, I was studying my level 2 and we were doing it in my lounge room because I couldn't get to the courses. So we just found a way to make things happen. And then time went down the track and I got back into full-time basketball coaching, and 2007 we had a chance to reignite together, and Marty had the Emus, the National Under-19 squad, and I come on as a development coach. And I've stayed in that position even though Marty's not there now. I'm with that group now. Spent 2 years in Perth, which was very good, and then Marty made a phone call and we're in Whyalla together. So it's, I just could not be any more excited. Now, he was in a great position at the Institute and coached, and probably if you look at our Boomers team that have just played, I think there was one guy or 2 guys that you hadn't coached at the Institute out of our Olympic team. So he's done a fantastic job in developing our players today, and then decided to come here. I was fortunate last year that Perth won the championship. Why would you leave? Beautiful city, great club, No, I want to come back one. And some people probably think we're both crazy. We think in 3 or 4 years' time, everyone will be the envy of the country. And that's our plan, that's our vision. Marty sold it to the club, and we're all on board, and that's where we're going. And until someone stops us, we're a freight train going full bore. And I don't know whether you saw last year's Adelaide team compared to last night's, whether you can see any differences. Hopefully you can, and hopefully you can see as we develop over this next 3 years into a championship team, that you enjoy the ride with us because you are part of the club. That's my part.
There's a couple